From the studios of Books in Motion, this is Ben Mclean, reading The Secrets of Successful Entrepreneurship. Start a Business, Grow a Business, Sell a Business, by Stephen Hawley Martin. Now let's begin with some acknowledgments by the author. I'd like to thank my 20-year-old son, Hans Stadelman Martin, for reading the manuscript of this book, pointing out typos, and for giving me suggestions to make the book more appealing to Generation Z. I'd also like to thank Paul S. Miller, former president, CEO, and the co-founder of Dominion Youth Services, for the great suggestions he made concerning material, insights, and advice to be included. Profits are better than wages. Jim Rohn, 1930 to 2009. About the author. Stephen Hawley Martin can say from personal experience that entrepreneur, author, and motivational speaker Jim Rohn was correct when he said profits are better than wages, because Stephen knows about starting, growing, and selling businesses. He was a partner and principal of the Martin Agency, creator of the Geico Gecko, Virginia is for Lovers, and one of the nation's top ad agencies when the Ogilvy Group purchased it for 10 times earnings. He then founded an ad agency called Hawley Martin Partners that was acquired by a New York Stock Exchange company, the Interpublic Group, following 5 years of rapid growth. Next, he founded the Oakley Press Incorporated, a book publishing firm he continues to operate today as editor and publisher. In this book, Stephen explains how to use your in-the-zone activity to create a business. Stephen's in-the-zone activity is creating and writing, which he used in the advertising agency business and still puts to work today in book publishing. He also uses it to write books, having ghostwritten a number and authored a total of 18 under his own name. More than half a dozen of his titles have reached bestseller status in their subject categories on Amazon. He's the only 3-time winner of the Writer's Digest Book Award, having won first prize twice for fiction and once for nonfiction. He also has won a first prize for visionary fiction from Independent Publisher and a first prize for nonfiction from USA Book News. Stephen wrote this book for anyone with an entrepreneurial spirit, particularly under the age of 40, that wants to do what they love while pursuing a path leading to wealth and prosperity. His goal is for you, the listener, to be able to spend each day in your own way as quickly as you can, with no false starts, by taking one of the paths he's set out for you with the intention of eliminating as many bumps and potholes along the way as possible. I don't care what anyone says. Being rich is a good thing. Mark Cuban. Chapter 1. Your Path to Riches. There's an old saying, if you can't lick 'em, join 'em. In the context of this book, that means why complain about the richest 1% in the United States when you can become one of them? This book will tell you how. The fact is, I believe that anyone who's capable of earning a living, of getting and holding a job, can become wealthy if he or she starts with enough time ahead and systematically takes specific actions that will be revealed in this book. To say the same thing with different words, anyone living in America can become comfortably well off by following certain steps, provided the individual doesn't wait too long in life to begin. This is true whether a person starts out with a mindset of scarcity or with one of abundance. The right mindset, a winner's mindset, is, however, vitally important. That's why how to achieve that mindset will be covered in an upcoming chapter. But first, it's important to understand why a big disparity in income exists between those at the very pinnacle of the income ladder and others just below them. The reason is actually quite simple. It's because the vast majority of people have a job. Think about it. Most make between $10 and $30 an hour. Even someone in a high-paying job will make between $50 and $100 per hour, and that high a wage is an exception to the rule. A job that pays $100 an hour puts a person in rarefied air. Consider these.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?